Ashleigh Walker.
And I am Jessica Barcella. We are here with the breaking news update.
An infectious disease that affects the central nervous system and can cause temporary or permanent paralysis.
Wow, yes indeed. This disease is called polio, short for poliomyelitis. We have today here with us a polio survivor who is here to talk about this disease and how it has affected her in her life.
Come on out, Mia. This is Mia Birch. She was infected with this disease when she was only 5 years old, but luckily she survived.
Wow, what was the first polio outbreak, Mia?
Well, the first major documented polio outbreak in the United States occurred in Rutland Country, Vermont.
Very interesting. How many deaths were caused?
18 deaths and 132 cases of permanent paralysis were reported.
Wow. And when were researchers finally able to see this virus, Mia? Tell us.
Well, poliovirus itself would not be visible to the researchers until like the 1920s, 1950s, not that, when the electron microscope was available.
Okay, well, we'll be right.
Are you bored of just laying around doing nothing?
Well, you are in luck today.
It's fun! It's a bossy! It's a trampoline! Okay, jump, roll, and flip!
Your trampoline.
You can call
555. Get it now!
We're back with Mia, a polio survivor.
It's nice to be here.
So how is polio caused?
Polio is caused by a virus.
And how serious is polio?
Yeah, people are always wondering.
Although most cases of polio are mild, the 1% of cases resulting in flaccid paralysis has made polio a feared disease for hundreds and hundreds of years. People with paralytic polio are 2% to 5% of children which die, and up to 15 to 30% are adults and they die.
Wow. Mia, how does polio spread?
Polio is usually spread via the fecal-oral route. An example, the virus is transmitted from the stool of an infected person to the mouth of another person from contaminated hands or such as objects eating utensils. Some cases may be spread directly via an oral-to-oral route.
Polio diagnosed.
If a person is suspected of being infected by polio, a sample from their stool or throat should be tested for the poliomyelitis virus.
Is there a treatment for this?
Sadly, there is no cure for polio. People infected with polio need supportive therapy such as bed rest and fluids. Standard precautions should be taken to avoid passing on the virus through any contamination from the patient.
How long is a person contagious with this disease, polio?
Well, patients infected with poliovirus can pass the virus on for 7 to 10 days before the onset of the disease. They can also continue to shed the virus in their stool for 3 to 6 weeks.
Oh, that's very interesting. Well, thanks for being here, Mia. We have learned lots from you.
Well, thank you for having me here.
No problem.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Hey there, it is always best if we know how to prevent polio for both us and our children.
Polio is a very serious and crippling disease and potentially fatal infectious disease.
There is no cure, but there are safe and effective vaccines.
The strategy to eradicate polio is therefore based on preventing infection.
You do this by immunizing every child until transmission.
It stops and the world is polio free.
Heat and physical therapy help to stimulate the muscles.
And antispasmodic drugs are given to relax the muscles.
While this can improve mobility, it cannot reverse permanent polio paralysis.
Remember, the best way for prevention is swallowing 2 drops of the polio vaccine.
Vaccination for prevention
Is always the best thing you can do.
You want some more chips? Yeah. Oh.
Okay, here comes next. Plans on Sunday.
We're almost out.
My birthday? Who's going?
Oh, man.
Scoot over. Oh.
Drum circle.
A, B, C, D, E, and CH vitamins in them.
They're not only healthy, but they're delicious. We make nutrition taste good.
You can get them at your
Local drugstore.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Jessica Barcella, and we're here with an insight story about Mrs. Julia. What is your last name?
Rodriguez.
Mrs. Julia Rodriguez. We found her outside, and we're just interviewing people to see what they know about this disease. Have you heard a lot about this disease called polio?
Actually, yes, I have.
Oh, okay. Do you know a lot about this disease?
Yes, my grandfather had it, so I've learned a lot about it.
Oh, that's tragic. But would you care to answer a few research questions for us?
Of course.
Fantastic. How common is this disease, polio?
Well, in the year 1998, there was an estimated amount of 350,000 cases in the world. In 2001, the case number decreased to only 483 cases. But due to the rumors of the vaccine being unsafe, the case number increased to 784 in 2003 and 1,125 in 2004.
Wow, that's incredible. Who should get this vaccine?
Well, it's most recommended for all infants to get it unless a medical reason causes them to do otherwise. 3 properly reasonable amounts taken should be used. The first 2 given at 2 months, 4 months, and then 16 to 18 months. And a booster dose is given at 4 to 6 years old.
Very interesting and important for you parents out there. Do you know why it is recommended that parents should get their child vaccinated for polio even though it has been eliminated from the Western Hemisphere?
Well, the disease still exists in parts of Africa and Asia and can easily be imported.
Oh, that's terrible. But should adults get vaccinated for polio?
Well, it is not recommended to get the virus if you're over 18 years of age, because most adults are already immune to the disease and have little risk of being exposed to wild polio virus.
Ah, I see what you're saying. How effective is this vaccine?
The IPV vaccine is extremely effective after one dose. IPV produces little or no immunity, but after the 3 doses, 99% of patients are immune to the disease.
Wow, you do learn a lot from your grandfather. I could tell by all the numbers you told me. They're really exciting. When Mia Birch left, the woman who had polio, who was a survivor, she left this book called
Paralyzed with Fear, the story of polio.
And what Mia talks about in here is all her journey, throughout the years that she had it. Even though she had it when she was small, she does remember. She does remember the idea and the pain and the tragedy that she went through. So, if you're interested, you should really buy her book and go look at it, because I read just half of the page and it was really good. So, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more J&J News next week.
Next week, we will be showing a story of one man's struggle to stay alive through his stages of AIDS.
Wow, and AIDS is also a very deadly disease. And not only that, but we will be discussing the disasters and hardships that Haiti residents are going through.
Did we mention that we're also going to be having a celebrity guest?
No. Wow, I'm glad you mentioned it. The identity of this celebrity will remain secret until March 10th, 2014, so you guys will have to keep in touch.
Wow, that's gotta be interesting. It'll be a fun day.
Of course, it sure will be. You folks will have to keep tuned in.
Give a hint of the celebrity.
Oh, I want to hear a hint of this celebrity.
Okay, well, it's she.
It's a she.
That's a big enough hint. I can't tell you more, or else I will get in trouble, but that's one thing.
Well, thanks again, ladies. ladies and gentlemen.
We'll see you guys next time.